Thankfully, we have a really tight-knit community. We all stick together.
The entire city of Mandeville is heartbroken over the fatal shooting of Police Captain Vincent Liberto. Good evening, I'm Karen Swenson. Katie and Charisse are off tonight. It's been 3 days since Captain Liberto was shot and killed in the line of duty, and every day memorials are growing. Erica Ferrando is back from Mandeville, and Erica, I know the whole community is really still in shock.
Well, dealing with the murder of a police officer is something people in Mandeville are not used to. It's a close-knit community, and whether they knew Liberto or not, people all across the North Shore are stepping up to be there for each other and Liberto's family.
As sad as a situation like this is, really beautiful to see the type of love and support that our community shows.
Many Mandeville drivers pass this intersection every day.
I've seen a lot of people come out, deliver flowers, say prayers.
Now they're driving a little slower to remember Captain Vincent Liberto, who served with Mandeville Police for 25 years.
Trying to make it look a little better.
Jacqueline Chauvin spent hours weed eating and cleaning.
I think it's important that our community comes together in times like this and stays strong. So, you know, being able to do that really was the least I could do.
This memorial where Captain Liberto was killed has been growing by the hour, with a constant flow of people stopping by to show their appreciation for his service.
Mandeville's a tight community.
Nearby at Speedway Printing in Mandeville, Christian Goodlet is having memorial car magnets made. They're $5 and 100% is going to Liberto's family.
I wanted to have a small gesture to give back to the community and teach my children in time of tragedy to come together.
Goodlet doesn't know them, but when you're living in a community like this, it hits close to home for everyone.
I never imagined anything like this to happen in such a small community.
Even in Covington.
We've completely stopped our local business to print these shirts.
Carrie Faber is raising money for the family too.
Lines out the door, hundreds of calls.
She's sold about 400 of these shirts, raising about $8,000.
He served for us, and you know, we feel we need to give back something.
Liberto had a wife and 7 grown kids.
We would hate for them to have to go through something like this alone.
And with this, it's obvious they're not alone.
Now, those car magnets will be for sale starting Saturday, and there is a big shipment of shirts coming into ink imprints tomorrow. For details on those, head on over to WWLTV.com.
What a tremendous outpouring. Thank you very much, Erica. Today, Senator Bill Cassidy spoke on Capitol Hill about Captain Liberto. He described him as a gentle giant, saying he was a leader to many people, including his children.
His passion for service was so strong, he inspired several of his children to follow in their dad's footsteps by entering the military and law enforcement. What a great example of setting a great definition of setting a great example for children. Captain Liberto's death is a painful reminder that our law enforcement officers put their lives on the line to keep our community safe.
The funeral for Captain Liberto will be held on Friday. Mandeville police say visitation will be held at the Castine Center in Mandeville starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. The funeral will follow at noon. A police procession will then follow the funeral, and Captain Liberto will be laid to rest at the St. Lazarus of Bethany Memorial Garden in Covington.